Well, some who were brought here to the U.S. legally when they were just young kids are stressed out. They're waiting to see whether the Senate will pass a bill that gives them protection. Many are facing deportation.
They've essentially aged out of the immigration system, with the backlog leading to problems securing long-term citizenship. And unlike undocumented dreamers who are protected by DACA, these documented dreamers are not. KXAN's Jayla Washington has more.
An immigration nonprofit organization tells me there are 250,000 documented immigrants or dreamers in the U.S. right now. Texas alone is home to about 18,000. We're talking about people who were brought over here legally as children as dependents on their parents' work visas. But now, as some are realizing, their path to permanent U.S. citizenship has been uncertain from the very beginning.
I'm 23 years old. I should be excited about my goals, but I'm scared because I know they'll be taken away from me by something I cannot control.
This is a clip of Athulia Rajkumar's testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee back in March. Now, as she looks back at the past 20-plus years of her life, she can't believe she's actually making tentative plans to self-deport back to India.
But I cannot tell you what it's going to look like. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I'm dreading the day.
Once documented dreamers like Rajkumar turn 21, they can no longer be recognized as dependents as their parents. Think about it like getting kicked off your parents' health insurance when you turn 26. So for the past couple decades, Rajkumar has been looking for ways to make her citizenship more permanent.
And since then have been hopping on a temporary visa to another, a student visa to a work visa, which is again coming to an end in a few weeks.
Her work visa is expiring, and she's running into problems finding another employer who will sponsor her. Others tell us that is a common problem. Niranjana Save has a similar story, though she has found a temporary extension that'll allow her to stay a little while longer.
Once I hit that 3-year mark, if I don't have a green card application going.
But that could take up to at least 10 to 15 years because of backlog. And that is why there is such a push to get senators to support the passing of a new provision of the National Defense Authorization Act. That's a budget bill that gets updated every year.
All that provision does is it ensures that children who were brought here legally, have been raised and educated here, are able to stay in line in the green card line and not be kicked out of the country.
And so everyone who has left have just been displaced since then.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
Texas Senator John Cornyn has said he supports passing the provision in the past, but didn't have an immediate response on his stance on it right now. As time runs out, the Senate is expected to decide on provision changes any day now.
And going in depth on this, a federal case on the current DACA program is still making its way through the legal system, including changes implemented by the Biden administration. And the status of protections for Dreamers could have one of the greatest impacts right here in Texas. The Migration Policy Institute counts just under 600,000 active DACA recipients currently in the U.S. But under the DACA program's original rules more than a decade ago, more than 1.1 million people are immediately eligible for DACA protection, but currently do not have it. In Texas, there are more than 97,000 current DACA recipients, with another estimated 200,000 plus who could be eligible. The only state